Good morning, you guys. I have a day at home today and I have a to-do list that is a mile long. So I figured that today would be a really good day to do a teas I drink in a day vlog since I will probably need to remain hydrated and caffeinated. So this morning I did already have a cup of coffee because I got up at 4:15. So I had a cup of, it's the original donut shop coffee brand, and it was the Twix coffee. So I already had that this morning, but now I am ready to start drinking some teas for the day. So let me turn you guys around and we will pick something out. I decided to pull some teas out of like my sample and trial size tea drawer. And so all of these teas are teas that I have never tried before. So I figured this was a good start. I figured we should be able to find something at least in this bundle. If not, I do have more in that drawer that we could always pull from. But yeah, this is kind of the options that I pulled. So I definitely want something with some caffeine to start with. So let's see. Actually, this up here, Miracle Tree Super Caffeinated Moringa Infusion, and this is the chai flavor. I have another, oh, okay. Here's another Miracle Tree. Okay, but that's orange passion fruit. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's have some chai this morning. That sounds like really, really good. And I think I'm going to enjoy it in my Garfield mug. It's got Garfield, and he's dressed up like Count Dracula. And there's all these bats and things. I super, super love this one. This is, well, I'll tell you in a minute, but it says, "Kiss Me, You Ghoul." And this mug is actually from when I was a kid. For those of you who like collect vintage mugs, this is from 1978. Isn't that crazy? And it's still in like really good condition. So I think that's what we're going to have some of this chai in. Let me brew up the water. And it says to brew this for 4 to 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to get busy, but I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, I am back for another tea. So first, let's talk about this Miracle Tree Super Caffeinated Moringa Infusion, and this was the chai flavor. It was okay. It was not the best chai that I've ever had, but it wasn't the worst either. So I probably wouldn't purchase that, which I was kind of bummed because honestly, I'm always looking for teas that could like replace my morning coffee, because I generally have a cup of coffee every single morning, and then sometimes I'll have another one like in the early afternoon. But some mornings you wake up and you don't feel like having coffee, but my body is so used to having like that large amount of caffeine first thing that like if I do have most teas, it just isn't quite enough. So I'm always looking for teas that have a really good caffeine punch. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave those down below. But yeah, it wasn't, definitely not something that I would purchase. But I am ready to pick another tea, and I've been busy cleaning. I'm kind of sweaty and kind of hot. So I'm thinking that I would like something that I can do iced. So generally, when I do something iced, it's gonna be, well, quite honestly, I ice just about anything, but I think right now I'm kind of going for like a fruity flavor. So up here we have a black tea, Tropical Paradise. What else? Citrus Rosé. That's caffeine free. A Raspberry Rose Oolong. Here's this Calafia Peach Apricot Hibiscus. Actually, that sounds good. Is this? Okay, so this is actually caffeine free also. The ingredients are hibiscus, apple, peach, apricot, marigold, papaya, and flavor. Let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna ice this Calafia. So I have that brewing. And it's supposed to brew for 5 to 8 minutes. It's actually really pretty. It's like a really pretty, almost like a magenta purpley, like Merlot type of color. And it smells really good. So I am going to brew that up, put it over ice, and continue cleaning. And I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am back. So I had this Calafia tea. This is the peach, apricot, hibiscus loose leaf tea. This ended up being so good. I put it over ice and I did sweeten it a little bit, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was like super refreshing. So I just finished lunch and now I'm looking for another tea to have. This time I think I want something that has a little bit of caffeine in it because I am starting to kind of lose energy a little bit. So let's see what looks good. Actually, this kind of sounds good. Dark chocolate cookie. It is a black tea with high caffeine. That actually sounds good because that's kind of desserty too. So let's go ahead and go with that one. And this tea is supposed to brew for 4 minutes. It looks pretty. And I'm gonna be honest, it smells amazing. So I have high hopes for this one. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I am back. So first let's talk about this cookie tea. It was the black tea, it was dark chocolate cookie. So it was good, but not the best chocolate tea that I've ever had. I would much rather have like David's Tea's hot chocolate. That one definitely has a lot more chocolate flavor to it. This, I mean, you could taste the chocolate obviously, but it was pretty muted. So obviously I'll finish up the pack that I have, but I wouldn't purchase that tea. But it is time to pick something else out, and I think I'm gonna do one more caffeinated tea for the afternoon, and then I'll have to switch to decaf just so I'm not up all night. So I'm honestly kind of feeling just like some iced tea, and I just kind of want like a plain black. So I think I pulled, I'm looking here, let's see. Okay, here's gunpowder black. Let's see. I think this is plain black too. Yeah, this is just plain black. Let's see. I think that's it as far as just plain blacks. So I think we're gonna go with this one. It's Key to Tea's Garden 2 Cup. This is Sikkim Teamy Twist black tea. And it says the ingredients are black tea. So, let's see. It says this is a golden flowery orange pekoe tea. So, and it says it also brews America's favorite iced tea with a remarkable twist. So good. This is actually, they recommend that you can drink this iced. So let's go with this one next. And this is supposed to brew for 3 minutes. I love watching the tea leaves like open up. So pretty. But yeah, we will see how this one is as an iced tea. Back again. I think we're gonna do one more tea, but before we pick that, let me tell you about this Key to Tea's tea. This was actually really good. I think I either put too much in or I overbrewed it by like a minute or something, because it was very potent. But with that aside, it had a really good flavor. So I'm actually definitely looking forward to trying that one again and like making sure I pay attention to the time a little closer and also make sure I measure correctly. But it was definitely enjoyable. So let's see, one more tea, and I don't really want to do caffeine at this point. So let's see, I think most of, well, there's a cacao tea, but we already did a chocolate tea, so I think I'm pass on that one. There's this pineapple lychee tea, but it's a hibiscus tea, and we've kind of already done that too. Let's see. There's tiny bee tea, honey queen. It's apple, rosehip, pineapple, lemongrass. That's a possibility. Let's see. Here's a Charities herbal tea with peach, mango, and coconut. That could be good, but that one sounds like it's probably better iced, and I kind of want a hot tea. Let's see. We have Sun Shower Spice. Oh, here we go. This is caffeine free. It has ginger, carob bits, apple bits, rose hip peels, cinnamon, chicory root, cardamom seeds, black pepper, sweet blackberry leaves, and cloves. You know what? Let's go with that one. This is Rainy Day Tea Company, which is a Sips By company. I am not usually a huge ginger fan, which ginger is the first ingredient, but it also has like cardamom and things in it. So let's hope it tastes kind of like a chai. Okay, let's go ahead and brew this one up. And this one is supposed to brew for 6 minutes. So it smells really, really good, but you can definitely smell that ginger. So I'm kind of like, uh-oh. Let's hope it doesn't like burn my throat. All right, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so this is my final check-in. So let's talk about this Sun Sour. Oh my goodness, it has been a long day. Sun Shower Spice. So this tea, even though the first ingredient is ginger, and I usually do not like ginger, this tea was actually really, really good. I mean, the ginger was definitely strong, but it wasn't like offensively strong, if that makes sense. Like it blended really, really well with all of the others, like the other flavors, even though ginger, I mean, like I can see it's, you know, as the first ingredient, it's definitely strong, but I don't know, somehow it works. Like this tea was actually very, very enjoyable. And most of the time, if like a ginger tea is like the first ingredient, like is ginger, I don't usually like it. So congratulations to this tea company, which, like I said before, I think it says Rainy Day Tea Company, but it is a Sips By brand. So yeah, congratulations to them for like blending this tea really, really well. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and keeping me company while I cleaned and drank tea. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.